everybody, my name is Baylor, and welcome to the B&B Tavern Show, Tavern Talk, where we take extraordinary people of extraordinary measures to make imaginary friends with stats and numbers. It's your friendly neighborhood storyteller from the B&B Tavern, and with me, we are going to take a trip to... I'm not going to even make the joke. But we do have a brilliant voice actor and talent with us today. He's an amazing person that should introduce themselves and explain why they're so magical.
Hello, my name is Mike Varker. I'm a voice actor from Australia. I'm hoping that my internet isn't cutting out. That's why I had to turn the webcam off.
Coming in crystal clear.
Oh, good. I am known for roles in projects like Dust and Elysian Tale, where I play Avgustin, the local strongman. I'm also currently Sephiroth in Team 4 Stars Final Fantasy VII Machine Abridged. And I'm currently playing two characters. Three characters. Presley, Sanwa, and Lua in the upcoming game by Pathia Games, My Time at Portia, or is it Portia? I don't know.
I assumed it was like the car.
I assumed it was Ellen DeGeneres' wife.
Fair enough. That is also a good synonym or analogy to use as well. But either way,
a fellow Australian. Yes, it is a new game coming out. Yeah, actually, she was raised in the same town I was born in.
What?
Yeah.
I never heard her speak, so I never knew that.
No, well, she's she was I can't remember where she was born, but I knew she was born and raised in the same suburb I lived in.
That's nuts.
Yeah, because I was originally from a suburb in the city of Geelong called Grovedale. Yeah, go look it up.
All right, well, you learn something every day, folks. That apparently Ellen's wife's Australian. I never knew this. Frickin' what? All right. If that's the case, welcome to the show, Mike. You've already enlightened me, so points to you, the first person to teach me something on this show. And the first Australian of the entire series.
Oh, don't worry. That's an honor. I guess I also got a lot of useless knowledge, I guess.
It's not useless. It's amazing. You have an impressive resume, which you should definitely check out. My Time in Portia, coming out January 23rd?
23rd, early access on PC.
PC, not Switch or Xbox or PlayStation 4, because it is coming out for all those things.
It's coming out for them. I was just saying early access. It's also going to be on Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Definitely check that out. My dad is also the mayor in that town as well, and also be sure to check that out. Thank you also once again to our sponsors, Gameplayware, DarkSilverForge.com. Sorry, what?
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Wow, I'm hearing voices inside my head. So
I might have been moving my laptop.
Oh, right, I might have heard that. Either way, so darksilverforge.com, Cognitive Merchant, and now our new sponsor, Torchlight, which you use the code B, not B and as in Nancy B, Tavern. You get not one, not two, but 30% off your purchase of amazing candles that you can use for D&D. They have new aroma candles, and they're actually making like alcoholic scented candles, which sounds really amazing.
It sounds like a winner.
Oh yeah,
I'm ordering already.
Excellent. You should do it. It's amazing.
I'm gonna get totally lit faced.
Wow. Actually, he is you will get lit. You will get lit. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully not you. Just like you're lighting something else, so you're about to get lit in that before. It's totally safe. Don't burn yourself on fire at home. Or anytime. Don't light yourself on fire. It's not a good idea. Take it from an experience. Anyway,
experiences.
Speaking of experiences, this is a new experience for you. You have not really played much in the way of Dungeons & Dragons, but have you played any, like, tabletop RPG, anything?
Uh, no, not really. As much as I would have wanted to, but not a whole lot of opportunity. The last time I played Dungeons and Dragons, it was actually in a bar in Brisbane.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, it was a bar called the Manor Bar. It was actually started by four guys. One of them, I think it was four guys. And one of them was internet critic Ben Croshaw, also known as Yahtzee of Zero Punctuation.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, it was a video
Wait.
game themed bar,
Y-
small,
Yahtzee's
small joint.
Australian?
No, Yahtzee's British. He lives in Australia. I think he still lives in Australia. He might have
I
moved
thought he
somewhere
lived in
else, actually.
California.
Oh, he does now. Oh, then he must live in California.
Yeah,
But
because
this is when he was living in Brisbane.
I never knew this. What the hell is it? What should I move to Australia as well? Oh my gosh. So
I just know things. That's all.
that's
I actually briefly met Yahtzee.
wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Was
but
he as
uh, he,
blunt?
he he was reserved,
Fair
and
enough.
I understood that. I understood that.
Wow, I'm just learning stuff about people I know, but I don't know anything about. What the hell? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
but I've spent bit of money at that bar with on a few cocktails and shots.
Fair enough. Who wouldn't? It is a bar after all.
Yeah, although I kind of wish I actually had a lot more money.
Don't we all? Don't we all? But we are going to share the riches of friendship by creating a new imaginary friend for you in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. And it will
Oh,
be
good. This friend can help pay my rent.
yes. um supposedly. Yeah, I mean anything is possible if you put your mind to it. So we'll figure out if that is
Oh,
doable. But the first thing
okay.
we have
I
to do.
imagine he will pay my rent
Yes, there you go. That's
and
way
and the bills and for the groceries.
that's a more idealistically realistic approach to the situation. But either way, we are about to begin this adventure. We're about to create your first 5th edition D&D character. Are you ready to begin, Mike?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So, we're going to go through the standard stuff of the original player's handbook, starting off with, not to sound like a Pokemon professor, but are you a boy, a girl, or other?
I'm I'm a boy.
Gonna stick with what you know?
Yeah. I mean, if I do anything else, it might seem a little insensitive.
Fair enough. That's a safe call, safe judgment.
If I'm a girl, I probably couldn't help myself but wear just the glorious garments that they have. So, but then again, I could also do that as a boy. I'm just saying.
That's very true.
I'm just saying.
No
I'm just
judgment.
saying.
No judgment. You know.
Like we can frankenfurter to this.
Yeah. I
Rocky,
get. Sure.
Rocky Horror.
Some like it hot.
Well, I guess my character would now sound like Tim Curry.
I guess that would be a pretty sexy voice.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
I like that. I like that tone. Hold it on. Hold reserve it in the books. But to establish though, we need to figure out the body structure of this person. And what better way to start off by the race? Figuring out what race they are. Now there's in the standard stuff of 5th edition in the player's handbook. There's dragonborn, there's dwarf, elf, gnome, half orc, halfling, human, and tiefling.
I'll tell you what. Did you say orc?
Half orc.
Half orc. I'll go half orc.
Okay, and are you going to be like half human, half orc, or half elf, half orc?
We'll go with half human because as a human, I'm already sometimes half green with envy. uh,
The I am proud of you for making these puns because I usually get flack for this, but you're at my level, so it's equal. Nobody can touch me this episode. Yes. All right.
I was hoping some of the crickets outside would actually come through the mic. So
maybe
no, I can't do cricket noises.
maybe your local cricket team. You know, because it's a sport that I think is
That's
popular
terrible
in Australia. Is it? I don't know. I know it's popular in the UK.
It's popular in the it's popular in Australia. There was even like there was some radio play done by one guy called The 12th Man, where apparently it was the adventures of the Australian cricket commentary team.
As I recall, it is as calm as golf.
Sort of. It was just more like it was just more like what was it? Because Australian cricket commentators have got such very distinct voices. Actually, a couple of them have sadly passed on, who are legends of their own right. Like there was the main one being Richie Benaud, who used to be a cricketer himself, and so but he would always commentate the cricket. Hello, I'm Richie Benaud. Welcome to the MCG. The score is 2-22. Right now, we go down to the pitch report with Tony Greig.
Oh, that's right, Richie. We got a few. It's very dry here. You got some cracks in the pitch. You know, I can put me car keys down this crack.
Or something like that.
Wow. Well,
But
they must have been certain characters.
Tony Greig was South African, and he sadly passed on as well.
It's amazing people. I'm just learning about now. Oh my god! I'm just learning so many new things. How do I even handle this? Well, let's learn about your age. I guess is also a factor. Speaking of age,
my age or the character's age?
Yeah, your character's age.
Oh, okay. How about we just round it to? I don't know. I'm thinking of 31. It's a nice number. It's like it's the Baskin Robbins number.
31, the Baskin Robbins number?
I don't know. 31 flavors of ice cream. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. We have Baskin Robbins here. I keep thinking that they have more, and that's just a lie.
I think Baskin Robbins is just the American brand, but somehow we get a lot of their brands. You think here's another little fun fact about Australia.
Yes.
You'd think that McDonald's was going to be the first fast food chain to reach here.
Potentially.
No. The first fast food restaurant of all places was Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It's good. I mean, the food. I like KFC, if I'm super honest.
That's
my American Thanksgiving meal.
I think.
But you think?
All right, so we'll go with the
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Go on.
Yeah, it was like the first fast food restaurant to come here and to Australia. I mean, people would maybe think, oh, yeah, I don't eat much of it because, well, one, it costs a bit, and two, it's just fattening. So, and I've been watching my weight.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
That's a very hard task. You should you should be rewarded by people checking out Porsche early access to support you. Support you.
But of course, that I will sound like the head of the comment.
I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking what his title was. I forgot. I feel terrible already.
It's okay.
But of course,
I forgot everything.
But my character's name is Presley. You know, he's welcoming the main character to to Portia, the head.
That sort of thing.
Oh wow!
I'm-
Wait,
I'm-
are you the
it's-
one driving the boat at the very beginning?
Does he have a mustache or something like that?
No, that's one of the
The
brothers.
head,
Though.
the head of the Commerce Guild. You know, just
But I think one of the brothers, if it's Lua, if it's an Australian accent, that is me.
Oh, you're using your standard British Australian accent for that one?
Yeah, I'm using. I'm using that one.
Okay, cool.
If it's him, maybe I'm not too
You
sure.
have a beautiful voice, by the way.
Thank you. I sometimes do. I always thought I sound goofy.
You sound awesome.
Now if I sound goofy, it'll be gosh. No, I can't do.
Literally goofy. Okay.
Some people can do Goofy and other Disney characters better than me, so. Right now, we're gonna do Dungeons and Dragons.
All right. Well, you roll a d20 and you find a cease and desist from Disney. So-
Gosh, they're gonna take me for everything.
No, please! Oh my gosh, I can't lose this channel. YouTube's already screwed me over. Can't even do this right. Well, speaking of something that we can do right, is your height. That rhymed.
Okay, my height.
Yes.
I imagine half. I might go a little taller than what I am. I might go 6'4".
6'4".
Yeah,
Okay, how tall are you actually? Because I'm always curious. Because every single guest.
I'm 5'10".
You're taller than me. Every single guest is taller than me.
Yeah, I'm 5'10". I think when I was talking to someone, they actually thought that I was like a 6'5", 40-year-old guy. This was like many years ago, and I said, no, I'm 5'10". And turns out that the guy was older than me.
Wow.
He was like, I hate you.
I get older for my age as well. Like, guess how old I am?
25.
20.
20, okay. Well,
Yeah.
you grow a better beard than me at the moment, so...
I'm Jewish. It's okay. It just runs naturally in the genetics. I don't know how, but just like, you know, some people will go like, I'm Jewish and I can't grow a beard. You're not real. I'm joking. With that being said, though, speaking of something that isn't real, is your imaginary friend, unfortunately. So they can't pay the taxes. But you can figure out what body structure they have, which is, are they, like, physically strong? Are they, like, track and field strong? Are they very, like, tall and lanky?
I don't know. I would say, let's see. I'd say strong, but you know, I just imagine strong. I'm just somehow thinking of like wrestler or something like that.
So you would weigh like 245 pounds. Probably.
That'll sound about right.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Now,
Sounds like Terry Crews in a way. Again, I retain a lot of useless information.
power, yes. Terry Crews is the best. I love him.
Yeah, I think he's like 6'2" and 245 pounds or
I
something like
don't know,
that. But
something powerful.
yeah, he is what you put. He is what happens when you put all your points into strength and charisma.
Pretty much. I've seen that meme. Well referenced, my friend. Well
Yeah.
referenced. So what is your moral compass, speaking of which? What is your alignment?
I think I've done something like this, and I think I might be more prone to chaotic good.
Yep, that's one.
Yeah.
You're like Pop-Tarts. You're crazy good.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, I'm in my own insane way.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see here. So you're in your own insane way, but let's see how you handle your your insanity with how do you create such chaos? Are you a sorcerer, a barbarian, a bard, a cleric, a druid, a fighter, a monk, a paladin, a ranger, a rogue, a warlock, or a wizard?
Let's see. I'm gonna reference the first time I ever played D&D, so I'm gonna go with a barbarian.
Ooh, okay. Simple smashy smash, but are you the one that sort of like builds their rage off of adrenaline, or do you call upon the spirit of the animals?
Rage. I love pure rage.
100% rage, no pulp.
I was kind of thinking myself 200% mad.
200% mad.
Yeah, if you've seen that meme with Senator Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
No, I haven't. What is this?
It's just a picture of the character Senator Armstrong, but it's one of those edits where someone wrote down like 200% mad or something like that, where he's looking pissed off.
So that's some pretty bad.
But yeah, he's. I'm a Metal Gear fan, so it's a pretty fun game.
I've been meaning to try it. It's just so intimidatingly big and vast.
It can be. There's a lot of content.
Fair enough. I will take.
It depends on what you're playing.
Like class.
It might be a bit hard to get into, but.
Like class or fighting style?
Oh, mine. Fighting style. Sorry. Internet cut out. Class. Yeah, I'd say my class. Barbarian's class, right?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I was talking about Metal Gear. Like, is there
no,
classes in Metal Gear or?
Nah, there isn't. It's just, you play as an infiltrator, basically, just trying to save the world.
Fair enough. That's legitimate.
But it's just worth playing from the start. It's not set in old times. It's set in modern times.
Yeah, of course. I've seen Metal Gear. I just haven't played it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's worth probably just starting from the start. Even if the first game on the PS1 could be a bit janky.
That's fair. And now story time, since you just given me so many stories. Improv story time. How did your half-orc self become this barbarian full of nothing but rage?
Well, let's see. It all started. Oh god. Okay, I'm not really too good with improv, but let's see how we go. Let's see. He had a very very tough life. Just finding ways, just struggling to grow up with not a lot of friends around him, and he only oh god, I'm so bad at this. You'll have to take.
I believe in you.
I know. Oh god, I wish I was drinking so I can actually get this. I guess he wandered to a new city. So I shouldn't say I guess. Wandered to a new city. He was struggling to find a way, how to make the money, and eventually, because nothing would take, he decided to make his own opportunities. And in pursuing his own opportunities, he developed a type of anger a type of, I would say anger. I would say it was more of a drive that he just obsessed about. And to prove that he is the best, he would use his own past anger or the anger of his current situation, to do the best job he can do. in his field of barbarianism, and nothing. Not a lot of things can stop him in his berserk rage.
Nice.
But when he's not berserk, he'll do the best he can. Do the best he can as just a simple half human, half orc.
So is he like a mercenary, or what does he do as his like job?
Well, he's got to make some money.
Yeah.
But if not, he has to be very resourceful out in the field. Even if he has to, not that he would want to do it, but he would have to kill wild creatures in order to keep himself warm with their coats, or he would have to survive off the wilds.
Ah, I see. Does he live in the wilderness or a town?
I guess he lives in the wilderness of not far from a town.
Fair enough. So he sort of like hunts and skins animals and trades his goods for other stuff.
Yeah.
All right. I dig it. I like that a lot. Very, very resourceful. Very, very resourceful. Now.
Yeah, it's like, oh god, I have to use my brain.
Fair enough. That we all have that feeling. I can relate with this character very much now. So you said your character is very physically strong. We got that. Are they very dexterous though?
Very dexterous?
Yes, like quick and nimble.
Now that just sounds like I'm cheating. I would say he is at peak form, but there's always someone quicker out there.
Fair enough.
He's not known for his dexterity.
He'll hold his own in a fight rather than run from it.
Yeah.
Very astute. Do they have good stamina?
Oh god. Well, he'd have to. Although his rage can wear him out. So if he's ever in a fight, if he's put in a real intense mood, a berserk rage, he has to end it before it really wears him out, or he is screwed.
Fair enough.
Hey, we can't make him into the perfect weapon.
That's true. I'm just asking for stats, my guy.
A good character has flaws.
It's very true, and you will figure it out. Are they intelligent?
Well, he knows what 2 + 2 equals 4.
Right.
I was going to say 5, just to make him really stupid.
That would have been in the negatives.
I know. I would say he knows enough, but he doesn't know everything. Like he would know the basics of his field, but with anything else, it requires a bit of effort to learn.
Okay. Fair enough. So he's not smarter than your average Joe, but he gets by.
Yeah, he has specialty areas.
Are they very astute? Are they very wise?
Very wise, as they got wisdom. He's probably just got enough during his time just wandering many cities, towns, wildernesses, but he's still got a lot to learn in dealing with lessons throughout life that he can intake and partake, Or wait, is that the right word? Ugh.
You got it. You got it. And are they charismatic?
Ugh, charismatic. I guess they can talk the air. Charismatic. There's a particular there's a very particular vibe they give off. That they do know how to grab attention, and they know he knows how to speak. He definitely knows how to speak, even though he might come off very very intense, but his heart is always in the right place. So he does get a bit. He does know how to get interest from other people in his own little ways.
Nice. I like that. So now it is time for the skills that he will be proficient in. So right now, because of the history and your race, you are proficient in being able to handle animals and survival. And you are also proficient in being intimidating. So there's two more things you can be proficient in, and your choices are athletics, nature, or perception.
So these are the ones that I have to pick.
Yes, you have to choose 2 out of the 3.
And what were they again?
Athletics, nature, and perception, my friend.
Okay, I would go perception, and I'll tell you what, because we'll go athletics.
Fair enough. Okay. And with that being said, you have you get a nice battle axe, so you can chop down trees and whatnot. But there's only one thing left to figure out, Mike. What is your name?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to make another homage to the first time I played this, and I will call him Rakrav.
Okay.
That's
Rakrav?
that's my no Rekrav.
I see. Okay.
It's actually Varker spelt backwards.
Oh my god. Oh
Yeah.
my god. How did I not realize that? You have a
Although
very unique last name.
it's actually an English last name from Cornwall, England.
Okay.
Also, when I used this name I was playing as a barbarian back then. I was playing a very charismatic but dumb as hell barbarian.
Oh, okay. So this is
So
you're sticking
it was
with your guns pretty much for the most part.
sort of, but I got to be a little bit more inventive. So basically, I was basically playing the Derek Zoolander of the wilds.
All right. Interesting. That's an interesting way of putting it, and I like that very much. But there you have it. We have Rekrav, your imaginary friend, created. And with that being said, as you are a voice actor, what would Rekrav sound like?
Oh God, okay. What would he sound like? Well, give me a second, because I got to work this out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I imagine that he would have to sound very intimidating. But, you know, his heart's in the right place. So, he's 31 years old. He's very tall. I think we could go with this.
I like that. That sounds
I am Rekrav, the barbarian of the wilds. I've traveled far. among these wilds and towns.
It's pretty wild of ya. Ha ha.
And if anyone wants to screw with my friends, they're gonna taste my axe.
Ooh. You sound very scary. I like you. I dig it. I dig it, I dig it, I dig it. Oh my gosh, Mike, I love this character so much. Good job, Mike.
Well, I gotta try my best.
Indeed you do, Mike. If it doesn't cut my head off, may I ask where people can find you on the interwebs?
Okay. Oh.
Okay, so if you're looking for me on Twitter, you can find me at Mike Varker VA. That there's no spaces, there are no spaces, no underscores, no dots, anything like that. I do have a YouTube, but I barely use it at the moment, but I do hope to change that once I'm a little bit more proactive. I think you'd find me I'm under Mike Varker. You can easily find me. But mainly, if you want to, if it's more of a relationship to the public, you can find me on Twitter. At Mike Varker VA.
That's usually the best way to reach out to voice actors, the ones you love and know, like Mike. Like I said, if you enjoy stuff like this and having amazing people like Mike, please like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow us on our social media platform of Twitch, where we will mainly be doing most of our stuff now there, _tavern. And you can catch us there, and also see our brand new Hearthstone tournaments as well, which is very exciting, as we will be moving into esports along with Dungeons & Dragons, as this day and age is very hard to become a media artist at the moment. But with that being said, guys, we love you all. We love you. Thank you very much for your support. And speaking of support, Mike, it is such an honor to have you on this show, man.
Thank you very much, and hopefully you can hear more from me in the future. I'm working hard on it.
You absolutely can. We're already going to hear you in the future already, technically, because of this episode and also the new stuff.
And the time zones too.
Yeah.
I'm actually it's like 8:45 p.m. in Australia.
What is
In the year 3000.
Ooh. What is the future like? The government shut down. Oh, damn it.
Well, Marty, there's
It's pretty bleak.
there's flying cars. Donald Trump as president. It's really heavy, Marty.
Oh, geez, that's heavy, Doc.
Oh, God. We'll see you next time, guys. There's a next time. Oh, jeez. See you guys later.